Nice! Hello everyone! In this video I will explain how to create your own custom link in bio using Canva. What you need to know, I'm demonstrating this on a Canva Pro account, but everything I'm using can also be done on a free account. Okay, let's get started. First you're going to create a new design and select 1080x1920 in pixels. Then as you proceed, you start with a blank canvas. I think you may not have these rulers guidelines visible here and here, but if you like to enable them, simply press Shift+R on your keyboard. I highly recommend using them because they can make your work much easier. To remove a guideline, simply select it and click on this undo button or drag it out of your design. Now the first thing I'm going to do is change the background color. You can easily select a color. I've already made the decision to go with this light orange pink shade color. And for this demonstration, I'm using an example business that I've created. I created a name and logo design for it, and I'm calling it Claire's Bakery. Okay, I've clicked on the Elements tab in the left sidebar, and now I'm searching for a macaron photo. Including a photo in your design isn't mandatory, but there's a tip I want to share with you. If you plan to use this link in bio design on your Instagram, it helps show what you do because of your Instagram account itself. Also, people might share your link with their friends, and these friends don't know nothing about your business. And for instance, if your business name is the Floral Star and you sell cookies or something, your business name doesn't clearly tell what you sell. That's why I recommend using a photo of your business or the products you sell. A photo helps people quickly see what you offer and makes them more likely to explore your website further. I am using now a stock photo from Canva, and you can use this for free. In Canva you can find stock photos in two ways. I will explain them both. You go to the Elements search bar, and then if you type in macarons, you can find the photo under graphics or photos, or go to the app section on the toolbar and search for the Pexels app. If you click this app open, then you can use a lot of stock photos. As you can see, I've chosen a delightful pink-yellow macaron photo and placed it where I want it. And then I've adjusted its opacity to 75% using the transparency slider. Then I'm going to add a photo of my logo to my design. I first click on the Elements section and select Frames. I choose a frame because I want my logo to be round, and using a frame makes it easy to achieve that shape. So as you can see, you can choose a lot of frames in Canva. I have selected the round one and I drag it onto my design and I position it right in the middle. And then I head to my uploads. I already uploaded my logo earlier, but if you want to add your own pictures, just click on Upload Files and your photos will upload to Canva. And then I drag my logo into the round frame. This is optional, but I'm going to add a border around the shape because my logo looks now quite small. I click on Border Style and choose a bright pink color that really stands out. Now our next step is to start adding buttons for our links. I go back to the Elements section and select Shapes. I choose this shape, but I don't know what this shape is called, but it looks like a button. I duplicate the shape 4 times. You can do this easily too by using these shortcuts on your computer. For Mac is it Option and for Windows is it Alt. Hold down the button in and click on the shape. Then drag it to the desired position. Now you have 2 button shapes and we are going to create 4 of them. I position them and you can easily align them using these pink-purple lines and these numbers. If you select all your buttons at once, you can change the color for everyone in one go. I also give the border style of these buttons a color, and that is be bright pink, just like in the logo design. To select these buttons all at once, stand on the first button and then hold down the Shift key on your keyboard while selecting the next button. I hope that someone understands it. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section below under this video. Now we'll add text to this button. I select text in the left sidebar. You can also click on the letter T on your keyboard and then you get also the text box. I select the subheading, it doesn't matter which text you choose, and then I type in my text and I use the same shortcuts again for duplicating my text. And then I choose another font and that is called Alice. If you own a bakery or have a business in cakes or something, you can also use this text or create a similar one. I will show you at the end of this video different types of text you can use for other businesses. I will also explain why you should use a different text. If you have a different business, like being a business coach for example, I will recommend something else for your design. As you can see, I've selected Alice and turned off the bold font. I will now demonstrate to you how I select the third text box and make the text smaller while keeping the same size as the other text boxes. I will adjust this line spacing and then I position the text precisely in the middle. Now I'll add social media icons to my design. I found Instagram and TikTok icons on Freepik. That is a stock website where you can download these icons for free. And the other icons I found on Canva's Elements section and search for these keywords. You can easily change these icons in color. I also use the bright pink color because it matches the design of my design. And I make the icons stand out. And so as you can see, they really catch your eye. The tip I want to share with you is to try align all the icons as precisely as possible. It just makes your design looks better. I was working on this myself, as you can see, and it took a bit longer, so I fast forward the video. And then now I need to add my company name to my design. I select text in the left sidebar again and click on edit subheading. In this text box I enter my company name and search for a nice font. I choose the Amsterdam 2 font. And then I increase the text size of it and then I try to position it nicely between my logo and the first button. And then I thought I was finished with my design, but then I came to the conclusion that I didn't like the colors of the buttons. So I changed them to a lighter pink and also I switched the text color from black to pink. I must say that I preferred it's this way because I like this more. I finished my design and now we're going to add links to it. Here's what I do. I select the shop online text and then next I do the right click with my mouse and then I click on link. After that you need to paste your website URL in this link. So when people click on this button, they will be sent to your website or webshop, whatever you call it. You will notice that the underline appears under the text when you add a link. You can choose to keep this underline, but you can also turn it off. The line indicates that it is a link. But even if you remove the line, customers can still see that it's a link when they hover their mouse over it. And you repeat this process for all buttons and social media channels. So this will be your location page if you want to share it with your customers. If you don't want that, then don't choose this icon. This is the Instagram icon, so you can insert your Instagram link here. And here you can put the newsletter link, if you have a newsletter, where people can sign up for the newsletter. If you have a TikTok account for your business, you can insert the link here. And the last icon represents WhatsApp, where you can insert your WhatsApp link. You can find an easy way to create these links in the video description if you never did this before. If you don't have a bakery business and you're more a business coach or another type of coach, I recommend doing this. Instead of using your logo, include a photo of yourself in your design. This way people will know who they are making an appointment with, because some people will click on your link not by Instagram. And when people see your face, they are more willing to click through to your website. Now, if you want to sell this template, for example, your next step would be to create a link for it that you can give to your customers so that they can edit the template in their own Canva account. At this point, I would not remove the macaron photo because this is a stock photo, so you can use it for free. You need well to remove the Claire's Bakery logo and also maybe use other text for your custom buttons. Then you go to Share, More and click on Template Link. Click on Create Template Link and that will give you a link. Copy and paste that link in a new tab and it will come up and tell people, template created by your name was shared with you. Start designing now. And then they will be able to edit this template to their own style. And now you know how to create a template link if you want to sell these. What I'm going to do now is show you how you can publish this so you have your own link in bio page. For example, on Instagram. Well, go to Share, down here to More and click on Websites. If you don't see website, you can also search for it. You select website and click on convert to website. You see that your design became larger now, and this is what somebody on a desktop or laptop will see. We click this button on because if you click this button out, then this will happen. Then click on use a custom domain. You can choose different domains, but we're now going to use a free domain. And then click on continue, and then you add your subdomain. In my case, I choose only my company name, and then I click again on continue, and then add a name link and a description in here. I write discover my webshop and order cookies with an emoticon, and then choose the setting you want. I only go for these ones, and then I click on publish. Canva is now preparing your design, and I will show you now how it will look like. You can tell if a link is active by hovering your mouse over it. The cursor will then change. Where I haven't added the link, you won't see the cursor change. And then now you have to copy the link of this page. You can add this link directly on your Instagram page or go to a URL shortening service like Bitly to make the link a little bit shorter. Use that shortened link to add to your Instagram bio, and now you have created your own link in bio page. Then now I will go back to my design, and if I don't want to use this website anymore, you can easily unpublish it by click on share again, and then click on more, and then select website, and then publish setting, and then click here on unpublish website. Now you don't see a green live link anymore, so you're unpublished your website. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to give this video a like and consider subscribing.